Sunday morning, March the 22nd. Welcome to my yoga online, Jill's Yoga Online. Now you have to bear with me, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I'm a little nervous and I'm not very technically minded at all, so it's a bit of an adventure. So I'm really hoping everybody's keeping well and you're all looking after yourselves. Let's just take a little time to arrive, to be present in this practice. Take time to sit comfortably. You know, if you want to take a cushion and put it beneath you, do, or if you want to sit a different way, that's perfectly okay. Just a lovely straight spine, nice relaxed shoulders, and take time to settle. There's no rush. But when you are settled and you found any props you need, shut your eyes and we'll take a couple of moments going inwards. So maybe if it's right for you, you can take a few slow, deep breaths. You can breathe in and if you like, you can sigh the breath out. You can let go. Let the day dissolve, the weekend dissolve, the week. It's been a long old week, hasn't it? And then feel that you can draw back all that energy that's usually flowing out. Just draw it back to you, towards nothing but now, nothing but this moment, this breath. And close the door in your mind, on everything that's been happening today, this week, and know that your attention isn't required elsewhere for now. This is time for you. Let's be with the breath, be with this body breathing. Take time to be silent, to be still, and simply tune into this basic body rhythm. The gentle rise and fall of the breath throughout the whole body. The whole body breathing. The in-breath, the out-breath, and those wonderful pauses between the breaths. You can sit back a bit deeper, or you can let go. As we move into stillness, and taking a check through, see how you feel today, without judgments. And gradually coming back into the room. And good news amongst all this gloom. Spring, it's a beautiful day today outside, isn't it glorious? Sunday morning. Had a couple of nice dry days. And it was the Equinox on Friday the 20th. So we're moving from the dark into the light. Moving into spring. Nature's starting to flourish all around us. The seeds are growing and it's time for us to feel a bit more energetic. To plant our seeds of intention. To let go maybe, to let go of the past, to let go of stuff we don't need. It's quite a cathartic time, isn't it? and to move on. And it might be good. It might be good that we've got this little bit of time to ourselves. So we can gather inwards and we can take time to think. Sometimes life's a little bit like you're like a hamster on a wheel, aren't you? Where you go round and round and you don't stop. So maybe it's a gift we've been given. So we can go inwards a bit and see what we need. And plant new seeds and set new intentions and move on from here. We're giving the earth a bit of a pause in ourselves, I think. Sometimes it's good to stop. So we're going to start anyway, physically. Let's come into down dog and have a good old stretch here before we come up to do a standing sequence. So onto the hands and knees, tuck the toes under. And if this is your first down dog of the day, make it a really good one. You might want to take a little bit of a walk here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And you're really pushing down with your palms. And you're drawing up from your fingertips up your arms to your shoulders. And as you push down with the palms, you lift the sit bones higher, you drop the chest. And the neck's beautifully long and relaxed. Look back at your toes. I can carry on walking a little bit more here. It's really beautiful to stretch out the spine to make that space. Well done. Let's all walk on the spots. And let's all take a little walk to the top of your mat. And slowly, slowly curl up. And you've lost my hat. So I'll step back a little bit so you can see me. It's really hard to set these things up. I'm a novice at this. I'm so sorry. There. Well, you won't get all of me. Oh, maybe you will if I step back a wee bit. So we're going to do a little sequence here, and some of you have done it before. Salute to the earth. I thought that was appropriate for first days of spring. I'm going to find some music. So while I do that, just stand beautifully still on your mat. Lift your toes up and spread them out and feel the earth beneath you. I think maybe take the feet a little bit wider than hip width, because you need to come down to the earth in a minute. Just turn the knees out slightly, so a little bit over the ankles. That's it. Stand beautifully tall. Shut your eyes a moment when I find my music. And feel grounded. Feel supported by the earth. But as you breathe in, feel you can lengthen the spine. As you breathe in, you extend, you feel light. And you breathe out, you root down. So you're getting this balance, being grounded but being light. Balance between the earth and the sky and everything in between. Just take a few breaths here while I sort myself out. So we'll start. It's 3 rounds of this. It's fairly simple. I'll move stuff away from me because I've got to go up to the side. Oh, so different from doing this in the village hall. So just imagine you've got this lovely big ball of energy around the navel. That's your powerhouse, your solar plexus. Interlink your fingers, you're going to hold on to this energy. And as you breathe in, you draw it all the way up. As you breathe out, push it down. Breathe in, spread the energy around. Well done. And breathe out, give it back to the earth. We come again, it's different. You're breathing in, you're drawing up. Take a little seat, breathe out. Breathe into the sky, a little back bend if it's right for you, and gather back. Well done. Let's do one more. The in-breath and the out-breath. Greetings to the earth. Forward bend this time, watch the back. And inhale, up you come. Oh, big stretch, this is different. So as we breathe in, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe out. Turn the right foot to the side. Interlink the fingers, breathe out, push. Inhaling up. And exhale, take it home. Let's go the other side. To your left, I'm mirroring you. You turn with the in-breath. Bend the left knee, push with the out-breath. Inhale, straight leg, little back bend. Well done. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, back. 2 more rounds. So feeling grounded, but feeling light, feeling balanced. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, feel the expansion through the ribs, to the sides and the back, as well as the front. And we come again, right to the top of the lungs. Bend the knees, connect to the earth, to the sky, little back bend, and gather in. Well done, let's come again. Breathing in. Greetings to the earth, so keep your knees soft, lift your sit bones high, watch your back. Let's get a lovely flow with our practice today. Well done. To your right, and exhale. Push down with that back foot to ground you. Inhale as you turn. Exhale as you push. That's it, you've got it. And back. Well done. Just one more of these. So using the breath, the in-breath draws us up. The out-breath take it down. The breath is the very essence of your yoga practice. And we come again. Okay, sit a little bit lower this time. Connect to the earth's energy and take it up. So let's make this a lovely flowing practice today. And more. Breathing in, we move. Breathe out, push. Breathe in. Really ground down through those feet. And exhale, take it home. Well done. Feet hip width apart. Hands on your belly. Connect to your strong centre. Shut your eyes. Let's just take a moment to be still, to be quiet. To draw the attention inward. Shut the eyes. Shut the eyes and gather in. I'm just turning the music off. Sorting myself out. It's a little meditation here. It's time to plant those seeds for new beginnings as the dark days go and we come into spring. Take time to think what you'd like. What would you like for you? What do you need? Maybe with all this time at home you want to do some home improvements or redesign your garden or something creative. There's tons to do, isn't there? Or maybe something a little bit less tangible, like taking more time to relax, to rest, take care of you, more time to meditate, more time to plan. Just think what you need for you. When you've thought of it, feel it. How do you feel? Just imagine that your intention is happening, that those seeds have grown and they've flourished and they've matured, and this thing you really want is actually happening. Feel it with all of your senses. Imagine it's come true. And stand like it's come true. Beautiful. Happy smile. keep that in your heart. Keep that in your heart for the rest of the practice, the rest of the day, the rest of your week, or whenever you're listening to this. So let's come down to our mats. You might lose you in a minute. So really slowly, just curling through. You're coming onto hands and knees. I'm going to crawl back a bit. I'm in my living room. So I think you can see me. Let's do a few of our cat-cows. And I think most people know these anyway. The in-breath, you look up. The out-breath, round the back. Squeeze the belly in. Forehead to thighs. Take a big breath out. And carry on in your own time. That's it. Perhaps you can see me better. Breathing in and breathing out. So pushing down with hands and knees. Getting a lovely flow going. And then moving from the tailbone all up the spine to the crown of the head. Always how you move. It's a very simple posture, but it's beautiful, beautiful way just to make space between your vertebrae. So if you sit a lot, you stand a lot in your job, or you're getting old like me, our vertebrae can get quite compressed. So a few more in your own time. Do carry on. And think, where do you need to feel this? Any stiff bits, any areas of tension through the sides of the body? And see if you come a little bit deeper now. So when you look up, just imagine back of your head to go to your tailbone. And when you round the back, imagine you get your forehead on your thighs and squeeze the belly in. And do the one you're on and one more. And when you do the one more, you hold the scary cat. You push down with hands and knees. You look at your thighs and feel the breath between the shoulders. Tuck the chin in more. Feel the stretch of the back of the neck. You're doing beautifully. And then look up and take your knees nice and wide apart. And you might rest like this. Just see how far you can get your bum towards your heels. If it doesn't reach, it's fine. And you might want to reach your arms forward or even come up on fingertips and drop the chest a little bit. Well done. Take a few nice deep breaths there. And see if you can let go through the inner thighs a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go. Just dropping a little bit further in towards the mat. Feeling that softness in the thoracic, in the mid-back. Get quite tight and we hold a lot there. 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out. Breathing in completely and letting go. And well done. Come back to hands and knees. Just going to adjust my screen a little bit. You might see me a bit better there. I think that's a little bit better, yes. So we're going to come into down dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees. Down dog. Some nice deep breaths here. Push down with the palms. Lift the tailbone higher. Keep the knees soft but draw up through the thighs. Lift the heels off. If it's right for you, lift your right leg beautifully tall. Exhale, draw the knee forward, forehead to knee and squeeze. 2 more of these. Inhaling up and exhaling through. Squeeze. And 1 more. Forehead to knee, hold it there. Step it through. Take the back knee down. Well done. Hands on the thigh, firm up the belly, roll the shoulders back. And lengthen out the waist into our crescent moon. 5 nice deep breaths here. If you want to tuck the back toes under, you can. I find it's better for my knee to keep the front of the foot on the ground. Just check your front knee, your right knee's traced over the ankle, and you can see your big toe. So breathing in, lengthening through the waist, breathing out, rooting down a bit further. Lift your heart. Breathing in energy and spreading that energy all around you. This is a beautiful posture. It opens the chest, it opens the shoulders, and it's beautifully strengthening your legs. I'm going to come into a sort of reverse warrior. Big circle with that left arm. Take the left hand down, back of the left leg. You can look to the back foot, or you can look up if it's not too wobbly. And breathe. Some people might like to tuck the toes under and reach the heel. Use that front foot as a break. Feel the space you're making between the ribs, between the right ribs. Nice deep breaths. If you can take the front of the foot down, maybe you can, but it's quite a long way to go. Still keep that right knee over the ankle. Couple more breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Well done. Up you come. Lift your heart. Reach. Plant your left hand down. You may need a brick or a support or anything you've got at home, a book. And we can take a little look towards your right. If you want to turn that right foot out, that's fine. I find it helps my knee. Look behind you to see what's going on, and you're going to open up. Some of you might tuck the back to your hand and make this a wee bit stronger. 5 nice deep breaths. 1, 2, keep pushing down with that left hand. 3, 4, and breathing in and up, and well done. Step back down dog, stretch out the legs. That's it, keep the kneecaps soft, give them a little lift, draw up through the thighs, press down with your palms, lift your sit bones high, relax your neck. Lift the heels off, big lift with the left leg, knee to forehead and squeeze. 1, and again, and 2, and 3, and leave it there, and help or step it through. So I'm going to tuck my back toes, I'm going to just walk back a little bit here, put the front of the foot on the floor. So feel that you can stack your upper body on your hips, tummy's beautifully firm, shoulders are down the back. And lift your heart. So just imagine you've got this big ball of energy inside you still. Breathing in that sunshine energy and breathing out, spreading it all around you. It's so glorious outside this morning. Nice deep energizing breaths. Breathing in lengthening and breathing out, rooting down a little bit further. So you get this really yummy stretch through the right front thigh. And tuck your tail under, but lift your pubic bone, draw your ribs down like there's a magnetic force between the two. Big circle with the right arm and take my hand back and reverse, sort of reverse warrior here, and you can look back or you can look up, you can make the mudra. Just make it your own. Some of you tuck the back toes under and you hold the heel and pull yourself back a little bit. I love this because I'm getting such a nice stretch through my psoas muscle, that big front thigh muscle. And a beautiful space through my ribs. So stretching those intercostal muscles, they're the muscles between the ribs. It's going to help us to take a more effective breath. And if you can put the front of the foot down, you might come back even more. And up you come. And reach. So planting that right hand down, putting the hand on the left outer thigh or glute and take a peek. What's happening behind you there? So think about your belly, your ribs, your chest, your shoulder, all revolving, and then we open up. This glorious open twist. I'm going to tuck the back toes under and lift only if it's right for you. So I don't want any of that. Stay low. Good. Don't lift the hips. I notice that a lot of people do that. Breathe in length of the spine and breathe out a wee bit more twisted. Can you get the belly round? Push round with that front foot. And breathing in and out. And you're doing amazingly there. Well done. So I'm going to tuck the back toes under. And I'm going to take a little walk to the front this time. Forward bend. So just hang there. Feel that the spine's hanging from the pelvis. Stress-free, no effort. I like that analogy, a waterfall. Just flowing. The spine just flowing. That's it. Over our legs. Lovely and free. And the neck's loose. Oh, that's it. Let's slowly gather up. And because it's spring, we've got to do a tree. We've really got to do a tree. So you're going to root down through that right foot. You're going to grow roots. And a little baby tree there's fine. Well, let's, wherever, try not to go over the knee like that. Try to just, whatever's right for you. Let's connect to our strong centre. Feel the breath here. So this is really the centre of the body. Sometimes it helps just to keep the arms there, hands there. Good. So really feel you can root down and extend. And maybe next time you're rooting down. And as you breathe in, lift up through the arches, up through the leg. And all that through the spine to the crown of the head as you open your branches. 5 nice deep breaths here. So breathing in, extending, breathing out, rooting down. Stay strong. And we've got that balance. Yoga's all about a balance. Life's all about a balance of complementary opposites. Let's do a little sway. So you're strong, you're stable, you're calm and relaxed and chilled. It's called Sthira Sukham in the Sanskrit. Let's come the other way. Oh, we're a bit wobbly there. So don't forget to smile, don't forget to breathe. And if it's a really wobbly old day, well, that's fine. It's only yoga. And reach up. To your centre. Just take a moment to be still and just know that whatever's happening to you in the world around you or to you on the outside, we can't change that, can we? We've always got this strong centre that we can come home to, a quiet, still place inside us. But through our breath, sometimes through our physical practice, sometimes just being in nature, we can connect to it. Oh, it was a long time. Her leg's all right. Her little walk, her little wiggle. Well done. Really root down through that left foot and just this little lift up through the leg. Now where you're going to put the right foot. Here is fine today if it's a wobbly day or you're a bit tired. Some people like to do that. That's not for me at the moment because I've got a very arthritic knee. If your hand is on your inner thigh, your foot on your inner thigh, you push the foot against the inner thigh and you bulge the inner thigh out to meet the foot. So there's a little bit of suction there. Let's connect to our centre. And just breathe. So we're finding that stillness. And it's good to know that the world is spinning round and we can find that stillness, that quiet. Just check that your knee is sort of level with your hip. And then if you want to, you don't have to, root down through the foot, lift up through the arches, lift up through the leg and the spine and grow tall. 5 breaths. Breathing in and out. And breathing in and out 2. And in and out 3. And in and out 4. Well done. And in and out 5. And swaying tree in the breeze. Beautiful swaying tree. I'm sorry you can't see all of me. I'm not very good at this technology, but I'm just doing my very, very best here to share some yoga with you. feel it's lovely to keep a connection. So a couple more breaths here, getting that balance. So yoga means to yoke, to unite, uniting of opposites. Sun and moon, hatha means sun and moon. In breath and out breath, yin and yang. Sthira sukham, steady and stable but relaxed. And come down. So good and strengthening for the legs. So how are we for time? All right still. I've got a flowing spring here called Blow Away the Cobwebs. So standing at the front of your mat, I hope I don't keep getting lost with this. There we go. I'm going to move to the side a bit as well. So, well done. You're going to start taking your left leg back so we can find the warrior. Whoa, first warrior. Right knees over the ankle. Just take a look. You should be able to see your big toe, but maybe not your little toe. I'll get the legs and extend here. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Root down through your back foot. Stay grounded. So it's like when we were in our crescent moon, our lunge, isn't it? It's a cousin of crescent moon. You're going to breathe in all that energy and breathe out, spread it all the way through. Yeah. It's rooting down and extending. A little back bend here. Just feel that the hips are level. Just draw that left hip forward, right hip back so you're squared on. So you're going to move in this now. Come with me. Rooting down with that back foot so you're nice and stable. Using the front foot as a brake. We're going to breathe in, we're going to lengthen. As you breathe out, come down into your pyramid and sweep your arms back. My gaze is over my toes. My upper body is in a right leg. Let's move. Let's do 5. Breathing in, up you come. Lovely flow with your practice. And the exhale brings you down. You're moving from the waist here. And again. Feel that lovely space you're making through the sides of the body. And the hips are level. So when you're firmly rooted down, when you've got a firm foundation, then you're free to move from that foundation. And come down. This time and one more. Well done. Come up. And when you come down this time, we're going to hold it. So just take your hands to your hip and draw the left hip forward, right hip back. Hands on the sacrum. Check it's lovely and level. Interlink the fingers and reach the arms up behind you. Your gaze is over your toes here. We're aiming ribs to thigh, chest to thigh, chin towards the shin. And if this is too much, if the shoulders aren't happy, just rest the arms down on the lower back. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, relax a bit deeper. That knee's soft, that right knee's soft, but I'm drawing up through the thigh. If you need to bend it a bit more, it's fine. But the back leg's beautifully straight. Some people like to take the hands to the floor. Let's take a few more breaths here. It's so odd that I can't see you all. I find it really disconcerting. But I have to practice this. Let's come up. Sometimes we have to be outside our comfort zones, don't we? It's a very testing time, isn't it? Well done. Let's swing that left arm back and meet me in 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Lovely. Nice deep breaths here. I'm going to turn so you can see me because I'm going to move in this. So I'll do it this way on. I haven't got the benefit of a good cameraman here. Let's take 5 breaths. So push down with the palms. Just ease them up a bit so we're softening the shoulders here. That's good. Straighten the front leg and see if you can come a little bit deeper. Push down with your feet like you want to push the ground away between your feet. You're beautifully strong. So we're going to move in this now. You're going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, you move to the side angle. Just a simple one. Breathe in as you move. And you breathe out, you hold. Breathe in with the movements. Breathe out, hold. And again, get a lovely flow with your practice. Moving with the in-breath, holding with the out-breath. Just one more. I keep hitting the lampshade here. These new houses, the ceilings aren't very high. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's hold for 5 breaths. Just very gently. So I've got this lovely line from the outer left foot to the fingers. If you really want to test your strength, just push away with the right hand, because then you're working your tummy muscles. Then you really know that's your powerhouse. And we want to keep our tummy a little bit firm while we do move. Push down with the feet, keep breathing, keep smiling. Smiling is the more advanced version. So I can move again now. Breathe in as you move, reverse the warrior, breathe out, hold. Breathe in, breathe out, hold. So it's a lovely, lovely, lovely flow with your breath. You're doing really well here. And exhale. So I haven't moved my legs at all. I'm just moving out of the waist. I've got that lovely grounding support, and I can just flow from there, you see. Now I'm going to hold it. You can look up, you can look down, you can make the mood. So when you are grounded, things are so much easier, aren't they? When you're grounded and stable and strong, but you're relaxed. That's the balance we're looking for. We're thinking about balance with the equinox. The balance between the joining of the dark and light times of the year. A complementary balance of opposites. A couple more breaths. So lovely to make space through the side of the body. And well done you. So let's reach up again. Straighten that front leg. Reach. And let's find Trikonasana. So take the hand on the back hip and draw it round. Draw the shoulder back. Let's wrap the arm round. So here you may be able to come down a little bit more. Well, you may not. It doesn't matter. It's about making the shape. So if the hand's only on the knee, that's fine. Wherever. Some people take the floor. 5 nice deep breaths. So one lovely line between the arms wherever you are. 2. You can look up or not. 3, 4, 5. And very well done. Bend the front knee up. You can. Gather your hands to your hearts. And well done. And you're just going to step to the front of your mat. So I'll come to the front of my mat. And we'll go straight to the other side. So hips need to be squared off for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. You step your right leg back. Check your hips are squared off here. Front knee's over the ankle. Tummy's nice and firm. Shoulders are relaxed. So it's rooting down, extending. 5 nice deep breaths. Breathing in energy and spreading that energy all the way around you. You're doing beautifully here. You can look up if you like, but if you look up, lift the eyes, don't lift the chin. Keep the back of the neck nice and long, like it's extending out the shoulders. So we're ready to move now. You're going to breathe in as you straighten the front leg and you move, you breathe out. You hold, well done. Let's do 4 more. To get a lovely flow with the breath. Remember, the breath is the essence of your asana practice. Asana is a name for the postures. Get this arms back even more. So just moving beautifully, gracefully from one posture to another. We're going to come up one more time. I've lost count a bit, but I presume this is about 5. Doesn't matter if it's not anyway. Just take your hands on your hips. That's it. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward. So you're beautifully squared up, hands on the sacrum. And you've got this lovely flat back. And as you interlink the fingers and you come forward, the chest is lifted. Lovely length through pubic bone to the throat. And I can't cheat in this because all this space through the front of the body, if you want to bend the front knee, do. Nice, deep, energizing breaths. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, let go. Soften the shoulders. Gaze over the toes or to the front of the mats. Really rooting down with the feet, especially that back foot. Let's do 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Bend the front knee. Vera 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So from here, you're going to circle the right arm back. You hold your warrior 2. I'm just going to move so you can see me better. Carry on holding that. So the shoulders, palms up, soften the shoulders. Palms down, push. Let's do a few of these and ease out. Now push down, just like you want to push through the air. Let's straighten the front leg and go a bit deeper, a couple of these. You know, eventually the front thighs are going to be parallel to the floor. Push down with your feet as if you want to, as if there's a perforated line down the centre of your mat. You've got to rip it into. Get 3 more breaths. So when you're doing there and 2, your gaze is over your left middle finger. And your hips are over your shoulders and you're not coming forward. I've noticed a lot of people do that. You stay in the midline. Let's move. So we're going to breathe in as we move. Side down. Notice I'm not moving the legs at all. We're just flowing from that firm foundation. And exhale. Try and keep your tummy nice and firm. That's going to help you to move a lot more easily from one posture to another when you've got this core strength. Let's hold it, and it's also going to protect your back. You can look up, you can look to the front. Don't push against that thigh. You just want to sort of test yourself. Just use the strength of your tummy to hold you, and this is strong. Let's take 5 breaths. And exhale. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Follow the breath. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And well done. Let's move. The in-breath takes us back. The out-breath. If you know Ujjayi breath, that subtle throaty breath, that's a good one to do. If not, no worries. I'm moving on the carpet here. I might do the splits in a minute. I hope not. It's not as firm as my mat, but I thought I wouldn't turn the mat around. Maybe when I do this again, I'll get 2 mats. I'll just put them across each other. Might be better, but I'm nearly finished now, so it's all right. Let's hold for 5 breaths. You can look up, you can look down. So a lot of people straighten the front leg when they do this. Don't. Lengthen out the waist and get that beautiful curve through the front of the body. Make the mudra if you like. So we're creating all that glorious space. Couple more breaths. And breathing in and out. Now straighten the front leg. Keep that space through the front of the body. Reach. Lovely leg from the left fingers to the right hip. Where are you going to take your hands down for Trikonasana? To the knee first maybe? Wrap the arm round. This might be enough for you to hold it like this. It's a gorgeous shoulder opening pose. You might come down further. So basically it's a bit like a twist, isn't it? You're breathing in, you're lengthening the spine, and you breathe out, you twist a bit more. Oh, I love twists. Especially for this time of the year to blow away the cobwebs. We've all got a bit stagnant and stale, haven't we, with all that rain and now this blasted illness. But I really feel there are brighter days. I'm forgetting to take the arm up if it's right for you. look up or don't look up. Take the hand up if that's too much. I don't want to see that. You know, if that's just right for you, you're still doing it perfectly and beautifully. Couple more breaths. Breathing in and out, and in and out. Hands to your heart. Well done. Weaver time. Look at my little screen, and without my glasses on, I'm really bad. So let's keep our feet lovely and wide apart here. I'm going to insert my fingers, another little moving posture before we come to our mat. So breathing and drawing the energy up, and exhale, take a seat. Do 5 of these. 1. Deeper. So keep those knees tracing the ankles. Don't let the inner thighs, knees migrate to the centre. Just 1 more. So you're doing really well. Big stretch up in the shining star. Take 3 deep breaths. Breathing in energy, breathing out, spreading it all the way through you. Breathing in energy, breathing out. And 1 more. Breathing in energy right from your very centre. Right out to the tips of the fingers and the toes. Nice long, complete out breath. Hands on the hips. Lengthen, so you've got this lovely straight spine. Just take your hands on your low back, check everything's safe. Bend the knees a bit. We'll come over forward bend. So you can bend the knees, you can fold the arms, you can just hang, you can sway. If you've got a stronger practice, you want to do anything else, and take the hands down and just ease the crown of the head in the direction, it's fine. Whatever's right for you, but just check that you're hinging from the hips, your bum's lifting high, you might need to bend the knees. And once again, feel like it's that waterfall spine. It's just hanging, it's just flowing, just letting go. Good, 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out, and in and out. So you're on the side of your mat. You're going to heel toe, heel toe, heel toe in. So you'll be facing your side here. So you have to turn round, bend the knees, take your hands down, come down to sitting. I'm just checking you can still see me here. Hopefully you can. I might move the thing a little bit here. So bear with me. Let's turn this music off. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of music in the class and then have it a little bit quiet. People always think differently about music. I've all sorts of people over the past years, and some want it and some don't. So I decided to sort of have half and half, really. Let's take your right foot out. If you need a little bit of support under that left side, do. Some people do. And if this is too difficult, sit different ways, fine. Side bending, taking your right hand down, taking a look over that left knee there. Good. So we created space, and then we lengthen. Root down through your left sitting bone and lift the left arm. Come over. Stage 1. Some people like to lift the palm up. If it's available to take a bind, that's fine. If you have a stronger practice and you want to get your elbow in a right leg, that's fine. And a double bind, if that's for you as well. So you get this glorious stretch all the way through the left side of the body. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, and breathe out. Maybe you're peeking under your left armpit, or maybe you're like this. So whatever you're doing, you're still lengthening. Use the breath. And 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out, and in and out. And reach up. Plant that left hand down. Come into a sort of wild thing. Push the thighs forward. 5 breaths. That's 2. Breathing in and out. You can look up if you like or not. Breathing in and out. And 1 more. Breathing in and out. Coming all the way down. Let's come into a version of crane. Stretching up that right leg. You can hold here, you can hold wherever. Your gaze can beat your toes or not. Nice deep breaths. Flex the foot. Keep the knees soft. Sit beautifully tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathing in and out. The left hand holds the outer right foot. Plant the right hand down and just ease it out a little bit towards your right. Ease the left leg out a little bit towards your right. So it's nice sort of stretch through the outer thigh, through the abductor muscles. Good. Couple more breaths. So from here we're ready to bend the knee and take the foot outer left thigh for your twist. Some of you, of course, like to straighten that left leg, and that's just as good. As long as you're sitting comfortably, it's more important to get the twist right. You know that. So just check both cheekbones are down. You're not sitting on your foot. Hands on the front thigh. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, relax. Beautiful straight spine as you lengthen. Breathe out as you relax. Take your fingertips lightly behind you. Open as if you want to give, and you give yourself a wonderful hug here. Or you take the arm there and push yourself round. 5 nice deep breaths. Breathing in, the tummy comes round. Breathing out, relax. Breathing in the ribs. Breathing out, relax. Breathing in the chest. Breathing out, relax. A little bit more. Breathe in the shoulder. Breathe out. Breathe in your gaze. Breathe out. Couple more breaths for luck. So really give your tummy a good squeeze. Twist is so brilliant for this time of the year. So energising and also giving our liver and gallbladder a little bit of a toning here. Let's just derotate and ease it out. Very well done. Soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Sit beautifully tall. Take a few breaths there. Maybe you'll have a little bit of a butterfly effect here. This one never gets any easier, does it? Good. Straighten out the left leg. Support if you need it, like that. Just sit nice and straight. Take a little look to your right and take your left hand down. Palm up, palm down. And we can lengthen. We're coming to stage 1. So it's spinning the ribs towards the right, spinning the heart. That's it. Don't be like this. Opening, this is enough. Sometimes if you turn the palm up, that feels like you've got more space. And root down with your right sitting bone. Some of you, of course, can bind, and some can take the arm in a leg and use it as a lever to push yourself round. So we're coming to more of a back bend here. You might double bind. You might, even if you're a little bit tired, just rest your head in your hand. That's an option. Whatever feels right for you. 5 nice breaths. 1, 2, 3. Lengthen out the waist and a bit more twist. 4. And breathing in and out. And wonderful. Plant the right hand down. Open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming into crane, so you can hold, you can do the bind, but you don't have to. Just wherever. If you want to straighten that leg out, sorry I didn't say that last time, but always adjust to suit you. So sit up tall. Ease the thigh away, the shin towards you. If you've got the bind, you can push on the foot a bit to open up more. Let's take a couple more breaths. Keep the shoulders soft. And breathing in and out. And breathing in and out. And well done. So we hold the outer left foot with the right hand. Place the right fingers behind you. A little twist to your left fingers behind you. I've got my left and right smuddled up. A little twist towards your left. Oh, it feels good. Couple more breaths. Just imagine getting your belly past your thigh. Feel a nice stretch through the abductor muscles. And let's take the foot the other side. And of course, some of you are going to straighten that underneath the leg. You know that. Don't sit on your foot. Sit beautifully straight. It always feels different, doesn't it? Different size. Bend the elbows. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, root down. Now either give yourself a hug or take the arm there. And we just take the left fingertips lightly behind us. I quite like to do that hug, you know. Breathe in tall. As you breathe out, see if you can get the right ribs on the left of the thigh. And when I do this sort of hug, I get this glorious stretch in my glute, my outer thigh. It's not only feeling this lovely spinal twist, but getting a nice stretch through my hips, through my glute, through outer thigh. And breathing in energy and spreading that energy all the way around you. Breathing in energy, letting go of anything you don't need. And a couple more. Give the belly an extra squeeze on the next out breath. And breathing in and out. Little peak rounds. And well done, you. Just take the legs nice and wide apart. We're nearly there. So forward bending. Take the hands beside you, palms sort of to the side or back, and just take your hands on your hip creases. You may want to put your bum on your block here, it's slightly easier. Just perch it on the edge of the block, and we'll just come forward. This is forward, not like that. I'm looking at the floor in front of me. And inhale up, lift the chest, you've got this lovely length from the pubic bone to the throat, and hinge from the hips. Beautiful. This is how we're moving. It's not a downward bend, it's a forward bend. And then this is perfect. Some of you can create further forward. Some of you might want equipment. Might be an idea. A brick or block to put your head on. Let's take 5 to 8 lovely deep breaths wherever you are. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, and breathe out, relax the hips. So it's like your spine's going one way and your sit bones are going the other way, just like trains going in opposite directions. Try to keep the legs active, inner thighs rolling out. Just 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Well done, you. That's the end of the hard physical work. I'm going to finish with a little seated meditation and then we can take Shavasana. So make sure you're beautifully comfortable. You don't have to sit like this. You can straighten the legs, you can sit on a cushion, you can lean against the wall. Just make use of your space. Got this lovely little scented candle from Christmas. And just take time to shut the eyes, soften the shoulders and connect to the breath. So this is called the spring cleaning meditation. Breathe in a fresh breath of spring. Breathe in a fresh breath of spring. Exhale old, stale energy. Exhale old, stale energy. Breathe in clarity. Breathe in clarity. Exhale mental clutter. Exhale mental clutter. Breathe in calm. Breathe in calm. Exhale emotional disarray. Exhale emotional disarray. Breathe in new possibilities. Breathe out all that stands in your way. Breathe out all that stands in your way. And as your lungs fill with fresh air, and you breathe away tensions and stress, feel yourself coming into a state of relaxation, where your heart and mind are aligned. And from this place, there's no conflict or worry. And you know that letting go of things you are attached to is sometimes the very best thing you can do. So take time now to get yourself comfortable in Shavasana. Laying on your mat, taking a blanket, maybe taking a block underneath your head, whatever you need to do. You might have an eye pillow. And take time to get comfortable. That's it. And when you are there, take a few slow, deep breaths. You can breathe in through the nose or breathe out through the lips. So we let the physical practice go here. We let the physical practice go. And then let the breath settle. And give yourself permission just to be. Permission just to be. present, here and now, your body resting on the mats. And take a few of the slower, deeper breaths, breathing in energy and feeling that energy spreading all the way through you. Imagine breathing right into fingers and toes. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles. Take a nice big stretch, a big yawn, whatever you need for you. And in your own time, come and lay it on your sides. Gradually opening your eyes, taking your hand and feeling the earth, helping yourself back up to seated. Being comfortable. Big in-breath into Prana Mudra. Prana means energy. Gather that energy up and take your hands to your crown, your brow, your throat, your heart, and keep it with you in case you need it or somebody else does. Namaste. And thank you. Thank you so much for sharing the practice. And please, please, please look after yourself. Please stay home. And I've heard it's good to drink lots of water, especially sipping warm water is apparently very good. Until we meet again, lots of love. Goodbye. Namaste.